like it was before that chapter. Flashback parts in this book are longer, but I don't know. For me, the flashback part, obviously that was just the first one, but overall, I feel like they are 10 times better compared to the first book, because the first book, the flashback was just info dumping because I needed stuff. In the second book, the flashback is a big part of the story. So I don't know. Problematic? For what reason? This is not great, by the way. I don't remember if this guy has a buffer point. Oh, we'll see. Solar flare is very scary. Thank you, Sergio. If I can preserve my Zoltan shields before the solar flare, it will be a big deal. So it's only one fire instead of 50. Okay, that was a decent spot. Port is scrap into beacons. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we shall be fine. Yeah, the first part of the teacher was meant as a general introduction. It's one of those things that it's not meant for the kids to understand what she really means, but just to give them an idea. And at the same time, obviously, give information to the reader. Oh, I don't mind, Alvarian. Do whatever you prefer. I've had people giving me feedback almost daily as they read or after they finished. Whatever you prefer. Any kind of feedback and in any form helps, so whatever you prefer. Like, I feel like my second book has some overall issues, like compared to the first, but in general, because part of the reason it's the nature of, well, one of the main characters, which is by itself problematic. But I don't know, in the second book, there are parts that for me are very important for the overall story. I mean, I never had actual proofreaders. I just had people that read the book and they gave me feedback and sometimes some proofreading. Good sector 1 so far. Could have done this. Once I find this fight, I could even start getting some bio kill with this ship. Not this fight though. Missile Clambe. I do rather story doesn't feel random. What do you mean with random? Like plot-wise? I mean, in general, you start from one thing, which can be literally anything. An idea, a setting, a character, or a plot element. And then you build around that. Like you're at place A for some reason, I need to find objective B to get to place C and kill person D. I mean, you start from one idea, then you develop that idea. Like, you don't start writing until you have at least a few things in your mind. But you start developing those things in your mind, and the first thing could be anything, even just a character. Then you add more stuff until you have, I don't know, other characters, other scenes, a general idea of where you want to go, and stuff like that. Also, many things change during as you go on. Like my first book, The Purifiers, there, the original story and many other things were completely different, and I changed them as I was writing because I realized that certain things were not working, that I needed things and stuff like that. You just start from something and then you add and remove based on what you need. I'll go down. Like, for example, in my... Ooh. Hello. Is this a switch already? Maybe not. Okay, normally I will keep scrap. But since I got that, I'm upgrading shields. And maybe I can get bio kills. For me, it's hard to make it not random, but I understand what it is. Polar opposites will be the new Star Wars versus Lord of the Ring. I don't know how to give examples. I think it's just having a starting point and then building on top of that with new ideas and like I feel like my books are um like I don't know. I can't compare my books to anything in particular, but in the end they have many elements from many other books. Let's see if we dive. Hmm. I really need fuel. Diving now will suck. I wanted weapons 5 at least if I have to dive. I have so much stuff, but it's useless if I can't sell it. Okay. I was greedy with giving away fuel because this is an NG sector, so I was hoping for stores. But like, for example, in my first book, Purifiers, the Purifier abilities originally were very different compared to the final version. Because I realized that they were not working or the abilities were not interesting enough. So I changed all that to make them more interesting. Essentially, originally it was focusing too much on how can they fight with those abilities. But then, yes, okay, they fight with those abilities that way, but then those abilities were completely useless outside of fighting. And so I reworked them to make them way more interesting outside of fighting, so that they had other uses. That was one thing. Plot-wise, I knew when I first started writing that book, I only wanted two things mostly. Okay, I started with Shara's character, one of the White Moons. I like the idea of a character that she's technically very powerful, but she has many limitations associated with that powers, and I wanted to build on that. And so I developed most of the scenes are built around their aspects. I wanted very specific scenes for her aspects because I wanted to portray that specific part. So I built most of the plot on the first part around that. So that's one of the things how to make it less random. You think about, okay, what do you really want? So you make sure that those parts are there, and then you build around those parts to make sure that the main elements make sense. Because sometimes you really want a scene, But by itself, that scene doesn't make any sense. And so you have to find ways to justify it being there. I'm considering selling the Ion Blast, putting the small bomb. I don't know. Hacking here would have been so good. I can sell one, I can keep the other for blue option. And go weapons 5. And if the fight is easy, I can use the Ion Blast, otherwise I switch to small bomb. Okay, there is a chance of getting a second store with hacking though, so I'll wait a bit. I have read SF books, certain style of technomagic and cyberpunk. I like hybrids between magic and technology, because it feels like if in a world there is magic, there is no fucking way people are not developing something to combine the two. Like, magic is magic when it doesn't exist. If it exists in a world, it will become a form of science one way or another. So I like when they're both there. Even if with, well, limitations. Anti-scrap, I think it's the same. Yeah, this is the same that I'm paying for, so no reason to. Mantis Homeworld or Zoltan Homeworld. The other thing in fiction is making sure natural items or abilities never break the plot in other places. Yeah, you have to be a bit careful. And that's why sometimes it's difficult to find a good balance between the two. Because, like, you might put an item or whatever for a specific scene, and it works for that specific scenes. But it's difficult to think about, okay, but then why they're not using this for this other thing? Or why they're not using this for that? If they developed this, why they didn't develop this, which will be the obvious progression and stuff like that. It's very easy to miss something like that. It's very, very easy. So it's hard. And it's the reason why in my first book I was very cautious with the thing I added. Because essentially the magic in my books works so that there are no mages or anything. There are glyphs that are specific inscriptions, and through them you can like in general get a specific ability, but you have limitations. Or if it's an object, the object might have, I don't know, a specific function. So anyone can use anything if they just have the object with the right glyph, or the focalizer, which is an object made around the glyph. And that's problematic in the sense that, well, if anyone can do anything as long as they have the thing, you have to be careful. So you have to limit somehow the access to this stuff. But as I progressed, I added more things in other books and stuff. Hey, Aurochs. There are also other reasons why some things are that limited, even if I didn't explicitly say so in the story so far. Like the book that I'm working on right now, which is supposed to be the third one, it's even more on the side of steampunk than the other. I mean, it's not exactly steampunk, but because it's still based on those glyphs, so there is no steam involved. But if you want to, I don't know, compare it to something, it will be that, I guess. I can go to the store and buy fuel. Fuel has been a problem this run. The problem is, I didn't get enough scrap for hacking. No hacking anyway. Ooh. There is something else though. Can I buy both of them? This is 49. I can't. Am I correct in assuming first the book set in time period equivalent to our early 19th century? Um, Technically yes, even if not exactly, because it's one of those things. I feel like they are more developed in certain areas and less developed in others. But if you really want a comparison, I guess so. Like the idea of the city in the first book was supposed to be like sort of Victorian age, sort of, at least from how it looks, even if not completely. I want more fuel. I really wanted that flak. Unfortunately, I can't. In the second book, I have two main cities, and they're quite different from each other. One is, I don't know, a bit more modern looking, I guess. With the type of buildings compared to the other. But if there is one thing that I struggle with is I feel like it's describing stuff and setting the scenes. I'm a bit more confident when I have to go for I don't know, action scenes and dialogues than just describing stuff. I struggle a lot more with that. Because sometimes I have a clear picture in my mind, but I just can't portray it properly because there is also the problem of describing too much and then it doesn't come out good anyway. So balancing that out, it can be problematic sometimes. Uh, is this selling a pike situation? This could have been a run with double flak, double heavy. Assuming infinite scrap. Or I can keep the pike for now and I just don't buy fuel. Let's keep the fuel. I didn't have a single fight, a single opportunity for biokills this run as well. Every fight is dangerous. Like, not dangerous to the point while I'm about to die, but I can't take damage. We go pirate, even if we have no crew. No crew, no systems. What can go wrong? I can't risk. I have to go as far away as possible since I have no fuel. Yep. This run is weird. We negotiate here. It's not a bad fight as long as I can get that glaive down. Okay. Hey, Sesney. That's fine. Give me your fuel. Ooh. Ah, not great. I could upgrade for the second heavy. I think I'm doing it. It's a red sector, we might not even get a store. It will suck if we miss hacking, but I can't really play around it. Start going there. No store. You know what? Start here. We can get borders from events in this sector. Like, my weapons are very good. I just need the systems, and the crew wouldn't be bad. That's mispositioned, but fuck it. Actually, it was fine. Elvarian, see you later. Keep scrap in case of store with hacking. I also need more fuel. Is this fight a problem? No. Is this fight a biokill? Maybe. Is this fight training? I mean... not really. Because this guy will be replaced. Anyway. Ooh, Mantis. This is fine. Level 3? What the fuck? To do this then. That sucks. A lot. That was a mistake, but it's fine. The problem is not that the Mantis will go to piloting and start to kill them. Okay, maybe not taking that fuel was greedy. I forgot I need fuel. I mean, we have 3 fuel, it's fine. No stores. Engines 3, I guess. Plus a power bar. Specialty piloting, nah. How's my fuel so bad? Like, I bought fuel every store, and I just can't get anything. I can't. Annoying, but I can't. Yep, only 1 fuel. But it's what I need to at least not dive here. And then I have 3 beacons for, well, trying to run. Okay, we're fine for the first volley, but I have 3 shields and 2 dangerous weapons. Annoying. No point even trying to repair that. Maybe they have fuel. Refuel, thank you. The civilian. No stores. I have to go here, so at least I can go 1, 2, 3 if it's a store without diving. I mean, without backtracking. Are we fine? I mean, not really, but... Thank God we missed that. We've missed positioning this, but it's hard. Position this properly. Oh, there is the store. Please. Hacking burst 2. I don't know. I would buy it if it was a flock. Burst too. Nah, I think it's a waste of scrap. Why am I even considering it? So now we're only vulnerable to borders. Borders are bad. I want a power bar and then I upgrade doors. Hopefully it won't be too late. I can't take damage unless the bomb deals damage. Let's be greedy though. Firebomb. Well, that can definitely deal damage. Could even kill me. But it's unlikely. Power. Then we go for doors. Oh, what is this? Fire beam. I could use it phase 1. It's been a while since I... Yeah, delayed the phase 1 for bio kills. Doors. Distress beacon, is it even good? I have nothing. Fine. My fuel. Piloting. Small bomb. Okay. Borders. I skipped the fight because I'm not confident. Is my favorite thing in the game? Definitely very good. I don't bother with speedy runs just because it's slow, but it's one of the most efficient ways for bio kills against flagship if you're not a boarding ship. We need clocking though. Triple small bomb, Zoltan boarding with medbay. Yes, I could have done that. Where the fuck is the fuel though? Oh god. What's worse? Now Rebel Stronghold just sucks. Other beacons will destroy my Zoltan like asteroids are destroying my Zoltan shields very quickly, and same with the offensive drones. And Solar Flare, when I have only 3 Zoltans, it's awful. We're going slug. Put oxygen here. I guess we have no fuel, so we have to wait anyway. I'll buy this power bar. And we wait. Nothing. What about now? Nothing. Yeah, that depends. Nothing happened. Please. Okay. You get the fuel and the fight. That's good. Okay, we still have that. So we're tanking that. Okay, no weapons are rocking. That was very shit. Shit fight, but we got a lot of fuel and scrap. Distress beacon. I like distress beacon in the slug sectors. Four shields. Fuck. No, I couldn't do it in time. Two beacons. And we got, I don't know, 120 scrap, I think. Yeah, now we need to start with clocking. So we have to be careful, Oxygen Arc and Medbay Arc event. The attacking is a bit early, but I'm going for shields. With the first volley. It's fine. Okay, first Oxygen Arc. I cannot take damage from this fight, so we did this. I could biokill this entire ship, just with bios wipes. It'll take a while. Do I do it? Oh my god. It's gonna be awful. I don't even have sensors to see if I'm succeeding or not. Oh my god. You know what? I'll do this once I have a 100 streak. I fucking refuse to kill 7 slugs. Bias wiping with Flak Pike Beam on a ship that also has clocking. And with me having no sensors, so I have no idea about the progress. Like, this will take literally 1 hour to biokill. I'm not doing it. Although... this is where I wish I had the speed hack. For stuff like this. So you can convert 50 minutes in 10. Like, getting the timing right with a pike is so stupid. We're just killing them. In a way I can die with 3 Zoltans no clocking. No mind control. 13 hull. No way, yes. I want this guy. I want this for bio kills. Slug. Battery. Can I go back to the store? I can try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems fine. I'll buy repairs. In case I'm not going back. A coffin shop. Okay, it's okay. Every time. Autopilot, by the way. What the fuck is that autopilot? Jesus Christ. It's even damage, so it can't be level 3 anymore. Look at this training ship, easy. I'll clock if it stacks too many shots. And drop the mini beam. Going for 3. Let's see if I dodge the first one. Okay, it's going for 4. I'm clocking everything. I'll tank the first shot. Okay, if he goes for multiple shots, if he goes for 3, I'm dealing damage to weapons. No more training, too bad. I'm not taking damage though. And now we wait till they die. What do we get from this? Not too bad. Okay, I can go here, buy battery and fuel. Okay. Why killing phase 1 is just too good to pass up that opportunity. Even if it's not that necessary. I could repair more and buy more fuel. But I think we're fine. My ship is very strong at this point. Yakking isn't necessary, but I'll use it. I have 15 drone parts still. Drone recovery. Too bad I can't really use it. I should have this. Sure, take my oxygen. I'll focus shields. Since we have a time limit for this fight. 89%. Is this biokillable? It's not. Mantis or pirate? Pirate is more scrap. Let's go pirate. It's slightly more dangerous. But I mean, we're fine. Get this. Yeah, slightly more dangerous. Just slightly. Just slightly. I call jump to avoid this damage. How stupid is it? Sucks. No, it's fine. Can just heal them now. I mean, I avoided 1 damage. Staying there for the repairs wouldn't have changed anything this fight, except, well... Okay, it would have changed something. But I think overall it was better. That... So next is clocking or shields. Unless we're delaying the borders. Search. Oh, fucking curse. Well, can't risk anymore. We'll get a store, right? For sure. After this fucking Zoltan bomber. I think it could have hit that. Yes. Let's get clocking first. Then shield. That's fine. Then I can do this already. Nice stores. We'll get stores next round, don't worry. Can we biokill? No. We can't. Unless... Fix this first. Blocking is more important than their health. Five shields. Okay. No big deal. It's just 5 shields. $69 and Ion Bomb. I could go here first, then the store. In case we take some damage. Never seen that. It's rare, but sometimes they have 5 shields. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Reloader. We buy a human. We get shields. Next is 2 power bars, then oxygen if I can. Not a great scrap. Low scrap fight. Great. If I get lucky, I can still get 200 scrap before the flagship. If I get unlucky, I'll get nothing. Hmm. 1, 2. So this is the last beacon. And okay, it's a fight. Really, that was too early. Fuck. Punished for pre-positioning for the chicken wipe. Look at that. I had to pre-clock actually, I have Zoltan shields. Do you guys remember that fire beam that I kept for this? Yes. About that. I forgot. That's enough. Fuck you, fire beam. It's fine. It's okay, we killed a few. How many are still alive? 4. That's fine. Annoying because I wanted to wait for this, but they were desynced as fucking usual. Yay. Yeah, not even 5k. I don't know why the scrub was bad.